The CEO of Ripple said that by 2022, Ripple XRP will reach $75,000 on average. While recently advising the Securities and Interview Commission (SEC) to pursue cryptocurrency exchanges that supported Ripple's XRP coin, U.S. Representative Brad Sherman also recently made a claim against the token in an exchange with Fox Business writer Eleanor Tourette. Greetings from XRP Insider. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video. Do you believe that the XRP analysts are correct? Answers should be posted in the comments. Check out the directions in the comments. XRP is all that is required to be written. Be sure to finish the video in order to like and subscribe. The CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, recently tweeted his displeasure at the rise in fraudulent bot activity on the well-known site. He also finds it unbelievable that he still needs to contact Twitter's help service to report his copycats. He also mentioned how many confirmed bogus accounts there are on Twitter. These bogus accounts go by the names of Gary House, Vitalik Buterin, Changpeng Zhao, CEO of Binance, and co-founder of Ethereum. The CEO of Ripple is still waiting for action, and a ton of fake accounts are exploiting the site to tweet about cryptocurrencies. He also posted the email from Twitter that he had received. A registered account is mentioned as not indicating a breach of their identification policy. Some crypto analysts and specialists have noticed these bogus cryptocurrency accounts, and Twitter bot responses in these accounts pretended to be Nance CEOs and posted spam on Twitter. False XRP tokens being distributed on Twitter using the name and image of wild garlinghouses. The social media company is involved in a lawsuit against Elon Musk over the denial of a $44 billion takeover agreement, alleging that the Twitter bot data it provided was false. Musk is the richest man in the world, and the lawsuit stems from the rejection of the offer. It indicates that there are a lot more fictitious accounts active on the platform than the business anticipates, and surprisingly for everyone, over the weekend, applications for summary judgment were publicly filed by Ripple and the Securities and Exchange Commission. Nevertheless, they weren't anticipated until today, September 19, 2022. Brad Garlinghouse, Chris Larson, and the Breaking of Ripple Labs filed a move for summary judgment seeking judgment as a matter of breaching the SEC. In the Southern District of New York, the petition was submitted separately by the parties. And the SEC based its case on the idea that purchasing XRP as part of a joint venture transforms the cryptocurrency into an investment contract that should be subject to U.S. securities regulations. The SEC further asserted that Ripple convinced many investors to purchase XRP by promising them big rewards in the future, suggesting that the cryptocurrency is a security. The defendants, Chris Larson and Brad Garlinghouse, argued that there was no agreement, making it impossible for regulators to demonstrate that buyers of XRP relied on the company to assist them turn a profit. Additionally, token holders typically profit from the asset due to supply and demand, said Ripple's attorneys. Accordingly, XRP holders are not entitled to receive earnings from Ripple. Additionally, if the business is not making money from XRP, they cannot charge it with any violations. I rippled in. Executives from Ripple and other interested parties have already commented on the petitions submitted. The SEC is obviously not interested in following the law in this situation, claims Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, who also claims that they want to start over in an outrageous effort to extend their authority well beyond what has been granted to them. By the Congress, the SEC's filings from today demonstrate that they aren't interested in upholding the law. Instead, they want to reinvent it all in an illegal endeavor to extend their authority well beyond that which Congress has granted them. Stuart Alder, general counsel at Ripple, also offered his thoughts on the situation, stating that despite 2 years of litigation, the SEC has yet to identify any investment contracts. The Supreme Court's Howey test cannot be met by the SEC in any way. All other information is noise. Garrity only added. Finally, the day has here. You can see a copy of our motion for summary judgment here. The Securities and Exchange Commission is now in serious difficulty, according to attorney Jeremy Hogan, a partner at the legal firm Hogan, following the filing of a recent request for summary judgment. I've just read the summary, and I can see that the SEC has a few serious issues. One of her experts concurs that market forces, not Ripple, are responsible for the majority of changes in the price of XRP over time. Because it has the onus of showing everything here is video tomorrow, the Securities and Exchange Commission has failed to record that any of the XRP buyers had heard Ripple's claimed marketing presentation. I've just read the briefs, and the SEC has a few significant issues. 1. All of its experts concur that market forces, not Ripple, are primarily responsible for variations in the price of XRP. Ouch! Concessions of this nature are ideal for summary judgment. Upcoming court dates. The summary of objections are anticipated to come by October 18th, and Ripple has over a month to object to this group of petitions. By November 15th, when all briefings will have been finished and the court will be awaiting the tourist's ultimate judgment, it is anticipated that the answers to these questions will be received. According to James K. Feeling, earlier Judge Torres will rule on the expert petitions in the ruling and summary procedures on March 31, 2023. According to the CEO of the top blockchain company, Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, the majority of Bitcoin businesses are prepared to follow the regulations. To ensure the success of the developing industry, he stressed, there must be clear regulation. I believe that the vast majority of those working in the cryptocurrency sector desire to follow the regulations. And let's just be clear about the rules. So, my first thought is to be very clear about what it is that we are trying to govern. In a Collision and Ripple's CEO interview, Garlinghouse stated that another regulatory issue that has to be addressed is the absence of uniformity in a field where regulators utilized various strategies for various companies. There are a few instances where authorities take action against businesses, but when another business essentially does the same thing, they say nothing. Garlinghouse noted that when it comes to cryptocurrency regulation, the U.S. trails significantly behind the other G20 nations. Several G20 nations, he continued, have already developed strategies to control illegal cryptocurrency trading within their own borders and to maintain stable markets. Regarding the U.S., this can't be claimed, though. According to Garlinghouse, the majority of the G20 nations have successfully regulated cryptocurrencies, at least in the United States' opinion. Garlinghouse cited the SEC as the reason the U.S. lags behind other G20 nations in the regulation of cryptocurrencies, comparing the organization to a hammer that uses cryptocurrency-related businesses as a nail. Garlinghouse questioned why the SEC spent so much effort attempting to establish that XRP is a security when other areas of the cryptocurrency market need in-depth research. He said it's a little perplexing why the SEC is focusing so much time and effort on this when, in reality, there are certain market developments that may require greater observation. Garlinghouse added that major cryptocurrency players are striving arduously to win over regulators to spur the industry's expansion. The current price of XRP is displayed on screens, and the trading volume for the past 24 hours has been $1,294,436,065 According to Garlinghouse, several regulatory authorities are concerned about the compliance of cryptocurrency companies with anti-money laundering, AML rules, and terrorist financing rules since they are fundamental legal acts. Additionally, we continuously update our XRP pricing in US dollars. In the past 24 hours, XRP